All right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are talking with Alik and Lauren, the Laughing Lovebug. Super excited to talk with you all today. So if you can, let's give people a couple of minutes to get in here. Let's see. So no, they got to see, they got to get their notifications. Come on in the room, Life Her. Let's talk to this amazing couple. The Laughing Love Bugs. They've got a mess. I could use some of that laughter tonight.
Yes, everyone can.
Yes.
That's right. All right, all right. So we got a couple of viewers. So hello again to everybody. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Life Her Podcast. My name is Janai, and I am one of the co-hosts for Life Her Podcast, Arizona crew. I'm excited to introduce to you guys today Alec and Lauren, better known as the Laughing Love Bugs. They've got some pretty cool information to share. I'm excited to learn more about it. So let's get right into it. Welcome, Alec. Welcome, Lauren. If you can, go ahead, introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us about who you are.
Thank you. My name is Lauren,
And my name's Ali.
and we are the
The
Laughing
Laughing
Love
Love
Bugs. We're certified laughter yoga teachers.
You're probably wondering what is laughter yoga?
Yeah. So we're so excited to be here today to show you all or tell you all about laughter yoga. It is a unique exercise routine in which we incorporate laughter exercises and deep yogic breathing exercises. It's
Oh,
unlike your traditional yoga session. I know a lot of people, when they hear yoga, they think about flexibility, they think about poses. But laughter yoga is unlike your traditional laughter yoga session. All you need to be is a willing participant, bring your ability to laugh and breathe,
okay.
and that's all. So, the yoga part of laughter yoga is the deep yogic breathing exercises that we do in laughter yoga. And the laughter part is the laughter exercises that we share that are not relying on any jokes, humor, or comedy. We actually choose to laugh for the health of it. And with this
Oh,
laughter, you release all the happy hormones of the dopamine.
The oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins.
So, all of the healthy, happy hormones are released throughout your body that improve your mental, emotional, and physical health at the same time with the laughter exercises we share. And we're excited about sharing this practice with as many people as we can. So we're so excited to be here on Life Her Podcast to share any
yes.
information that you ask us about it.
Awesome. Wow. So wait a minute. So you guys are not just laughing just to have fun. You are laughing because it's actually good for us. So
Yes.
Laughter
laughing
is
is
medicine.
releasing some dopamines in my body. Tell me
Yes.
more about now. Are you incorporating the yoga? So I'm doing yoga and I'm laughing while I'm doing the yoga.
So
Y'all
the
gotta go
yoga,
more deep in depth
yeah,
for us. Tell
sure.
us a
We're
little
so
bit more about
excited to
this.
share.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Y'all got me laughing already.
yeah, so the interesting thing about laughter yoga is that we're not doing any poses. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need to be flexible. So, as we
Okay.
stated, the only yoga part of laughter yoga is the deep yogic breathing and
Breathing.
then the laughter exercises. So, the laughter exercises that we share are exercises that help you to induce laughter. The best
Mhm.
part about it is that the laughter could be fake, but the benefits are always real because the body and
Mm.
brain does not know the difference between real laughter and fake laughter. So we always
Wow.
share laughter for the health of it. Because typically, what do we always do as adults? We wait to laugh. We wait
Yeah.
for sense of humor.
We look for permission.
We wait for jokes, comedy,
The right opportunity to laugh.
yeah, events, celebrations. We don't typically laugh, even though we know that laughter is the best medicine. We grew
Right.
up hearing that saying, we hear this saying all the time. However, typically as adults, we wait to laugh. So when we are waiting to laugh, we're typically experiencing challenges, stress, which is detrimental to
Hmm.
our mental, emotional, and physical health. Actually, a scientific study shows that
Adults actually laugh on average about 20 to 30 times a day, whereas children laugh about 300 to 400 times a day on average.
yes,
Wow.
and children
That
don't
is so
wait to
deep.
laugh. Yeah, children don't wait to laugh. They laugh because they're playing. And as we grow
Mhm.
older, we stop playing. We wait for celebrations, events, something to
Laughter,
be funny.
laughter becomes conditional.
Yes.
Right.
So,
That's good.
so
And those moments come far and few in between.
yes, especially
That
with
is so
all the
true.
adulting that we're doing in our everyday life when we're going to work, we're taking care of home, our responsibilities in our professional and personal lives. We don't take the time to laugh because there's
Yeah.
no reason to. So,
Everything's so serious. You're so
yes,
right. So wait, let me ask you guys a question. What you got to share with us? What made you guys get into this? What made you even look into what laughing does for you to get to this point?
Stress.
Huh.
stress. We were both experiencing a really dark time in our lives due to workplace stress. And
Mhm.
um, myself, I was experiencing so much stress that unfortunately it led to health conditions. And
Mm.
actually, scientific studies also show that 90% of health conditions and illnesses are due to stress. So I was one that was quite comfortable with stress. I would drown in my stress. If I was experiencing any type of stress, even if it was just for a moment,
Yeah.
did not know how to manage my stress. I did not know how to emotionally regulate myself or, you know, maintain a very healthy perspective on life because life was
Mhm.
so stressful for me, especially when I was experiencing this period of time of high stress in my workplace. And I was looking for unique ways to relieve stress and found
Yeah.
laughter yoga. I never heard of it at the time, so I didn't know if it was real, if it was fake. I didn't know if it was a
Yeah.
scam. I didn't understand. But the further research I did, I found that it was founded in 1995 by a medical
Really?
doctor in India who found that there's health benefits to laughter. And his wife was a yoga practitioner. So they combined the two with the deep yogic breathing and the laughter exercises, called it laughter yoga. To make a long
Mhm.
story short, I signed up for a session, two sessions in my neighborhood. And on the second one, I invited Alik to join me, and it
I was
changed
a
our lives.
Yeah, and I was the first time I ever meditated or actually even took any type of yoga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I've tried regular yoga. I don't know regular yoga, but I've tried a form of yoga that's probably
Mm-hmm.
more common. And it just didn't work out for me. I couldn't do those moves. But I did want to be able to have the benefits of just being able to be quiet and centered and, just being able to stretch. So what would you typically like? Tell me without giving away everything you guys do, because I know that, that's the benefit of coming to you. What would it look like if I came to you to be able to release some stress? Can you give me like an example, or I'll be your guinea pig? Kind of tell me what would that look like for me? Just a little example.
Sure, we'll share a laughter exercise with you. And remember,
Okay.
before we share this laughter exercise with you, we want to let you know that there's no wrong way to laugh. You
Okay.
may feel a bit uncomfortable because typically, as adults, we always wait for jokes or a sense of humor or comedy to
Yeah.
laugh. But when you're laughing during this laughter exercise, remember there's no wrong way to laugh. Even if you're fake laughing, the body and brain doesn't know the difference. So you're going to release
Okay.
all those healthy, happy hormones. And most importantly, allow yourself to laugh any way you want to laugh, loud as you want, low as you want, fake as you want, because either way, you're going to benefit from this exercise and also going to give your right side of the brain some exercise because you're not in the left side, which is logical, analytical, and
Mm.
judgmental. So if you just allow yourself to be here and participate, you're going to reap the benefits of this exercise. So
Okay.
what should we
I'm
do?
open.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you for your open mind. So we're gonna do this really easy laughter exercise called greeting laughter. In greeting
Okay.
laughter, we're gonna greet each other by stating our first name, and then we're gonna laugh with each other and wave. And then we're going to state our birth month, and then we're going to laugh with each other and wave. Okay. So
Okay.
I'll go first. Hi, everyone. I'm
Oh
Lauren.
yeah, looks like we got some participation. Hi. I'm laughing for real.
And my birth month is in February.
Hi.
Very good. Very good. Yay!
Next.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. My name's Alik. And my birth month is in December. Very good. Very good. Yay!
Next.
hello everybody. My name is Janai. Very good. Very good.
Very
Yay.
good. Yay!
Well, I'll tell you what. I was laughing for real. And not in a sense that like laughing at y'all, but I just maybe I'm like I'm naturally kind of have a goofy side, but I just feel like it does kind of make you feel like in a good mood just laughing. Like I don't know what you ever go somewhere you don't know why you like people are already laughing and you kind of like what's funny. So I kind of felt like that good energy while I was laughing. Oh, they said I didn't do my birth month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good listeners. Yes. So your birth month is?
My birth month is April.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Yay.
And
That's
great
so
audience.
cool.
You are paying attention. This laughter exercise can be done at all ages with anyone. For those of you parents that are looking to connect and bond with your children, laughter and children is a powerful combination. When we hear each other laughing and see each other laughing, it feels good. Laughter feels good. It's good for us. We love to see each other laughing. It's a universal language. There's no wrong way to do it.
And the great thing about laughter is it provides an emotional release. You release pent up feelings and emotions that you store in your subconscious. So when you're laughing, you're actually getting the chance to release something that you're holding inside.
Yes. And
Wow,
because you're not waiting to laugh, you're not waiting for something to be funny. You're not waiting for that good mood. You're not waiting for that stress to stop. You're going to allow yourself to improve your health by just simply laughing. It's a tool that we all have, but we don't use it enough because we wait to use it. And it really is medicine. It improves your mental health. It reduces anxiety, social anxiety. For those of you that have any issues with being in a social environment or you get a little anxious when you're meeting new people, try that laughter exercise, greeting laughter.
I'm really gonna try this because I have a one of my daughters, she deals with like ADHD, and so she like has like a lot of anxiety sometimes. And I am gonna try to, she gets kind of like when it's something that's overwhelming for her, she kind of shuts down and can kind of be hard to communicate. So I think that I'm gonna implement this with her just to see how, I mean, I really think she would benefit from this. But I also want to know, like, so I know that for you it was stress that this introduced, was a good introductory for you to be able to get through moments of stress. But what do you think about people that's dealing with like depression and sadness, or even children like that doesn't really know how to like express? Would you think that this would be something good to introduce to them to kind of bring them out of those, feelings?
Absolutely. Laughter serves as an emotional circuit breaker. It also serves as a way to emotionally regulate yourself.
It reduces the stress response.
It interrupts and reframes your reaction to stress. It helps you to release your any emotions, like Ali mentioned earlier, with the pent up stress or anxiety that you're carrying, and you don't know how to release it. You don't know how to express yourself. Laughter is universal language. When we laugh with each other, it helps us to feel more connected to each other. But
Yeah.
most importantly, Janai, what laughter does is it helps us to connect with ourselves. It helps us to
Wow.
relax. It helps us to feel calm. It helps us to feel safe. It
It
helps.
centers and grounds us.
Yes. It empowers us to be present in the moment with feeling good. I mean, we never thought that this tool of laughter and this practice of laughter yoga could benefit our lives in a
Mhm.
way of improving the quality of our life. Our
Yeah.
perspective has now shifted. Like many people think that we don't argue, we don't have
Right.
any disagreements because they're like, oh, you two are always happy. And we're like,
Right.
we still experience those challenges in our relationship, but we choose to use laughter as a tool to help us to better communicate with each other. Because
Mhm.
to be quite honest with you, before finding this practice, when we would have a disagreement, I would be one to drown in my emotions. If I was really angry or upset with
Mm.
Ali, I would lash out, I would yell, I would say things that I didn't mean. And although I
Yeah.
would apologize and he would forgive me, I could never take those words back.
And I didn't know how to release.
Right.
And with
Okay.
laughter, it allowed me the opportunities to just release whatever I'm feeling. I can bottle that same energy, that same emotion I had, and release it with laughter instead of arguing or going back and forth. I could just laugh.
Yes.
It has the same effect as if you're just venting. You can
Yes.
vent with laughter
We do
instead.
argument laughter. You know? And we're not just laughing about it and leaving the issue alone.
You're
What it does
releasing.
is it helps us to emotionally reset ourselves. So once
I
we're
love
laughing,
that.
and then afterwards we're able to communicate better and express ourselves and
And we
clear.
haven't actually hit each other with any type of hurtful words because we're laughing.
Yeah.
That when the energy is diffused, then we can come back to each other and redress whatever we had to talk about that caused that argument in the first place.
Yeah,
I
because
love
something happens
that.
in the brain when you laugh, when you're
Mhm.
feeling stressed or you're feeling anger or you're feeling sadness. Because your left side of the brain, we have two hemispheres on our brain, the right side and the
Mhm.
left side. The left
Mhm.
side is analytical, judgmental,
Yeah.
and logical. So, logically, when you're analyzing your anger or you're analyzing your stress, you say things you don't mean, you lash out because it's logical, it makes sense to do so.
Yeah.
However, if you're experiencing that same anger or that stress or that sadness and you choose to laugh, the right side of the brain is active, which is where creativity sits, concentration and focus. It helps us to be clear with our thinking, helps us to emotionally regulate ourselves where we're able to communicate. Like, listen, I really didn't like when you did this or did that, or, just helps us to have a new perspective on whatever situation you're going through.
Like I said, it interrupts the stress response. When we're
Yeah.
stressed, we mentally regress. So this short circuits that. So then you can think clearer and
Mhm.
concisely and approach everything with a rational thought.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. So now, instead of responding with that stress response, right? With which would, like you said, Lauren, have you saying things that you can't take back,
Mm-hmm.
or having you showing in your physical response, like the aggression or just whatever from your anger, sadness, or whatever you're feeling in that moment. You do
Mm-hmm.
this exercise with the laughing, and yeah, you might feel silly a little bit at first, but after it's over, you have no choice but to feel a little bit more centered, a little bit more sound, and you're able to think more clearly before
Mm-hmm.
you respond. I love that. I don't know if I can get my husband to try it, but I
Well, we
definitely
do
am going to
couples
introduce.
laughter yoga sessions as well. That's one of our specialties.
Oh, that's so
Working with
cool.
couples, yeah,
So where are you
because
guys located?
oh, we're in New Jersey. But however,
Okay.
we hold sessions virtually as well. So people all over the world can book a session with us. We've held sessions for corporations, for events, birthday parties. We've even held sessions for people that were grieving a loss during a repast. So this really
Wow.
helps people to shift their perspective to joy and allow
Yeah.
them to choose their emotions and not let their emotions choose them based on the conditions that they're experiencing.
That is so dope, you guys. I see some of the comments are saying they want to see some more examples.
Oh,
They
yeah.
Someone says, I love it. I laugh all the time. Somebody said, I love this. I'm cracking up for real. My husband is laughing. That's one of our other hosts, our other AZ hosts, I believe. And then there's somebody else who's just saying they love to laugh. So I think
Shout
this
out
is
to
so
all the laughter
awesome.
lovers. We appreciate who you
Yes, they're
are.
loving you guys.
Yeah, we love
And
Laugh.
so what I have a question about before you do another example. I also wanted to know, like, when you're doing the lives with the couples, right? I'm sure you've experienced that it is one probably more a little bit open than the other. So, what are some of the ways that you could kind of convince? Because some people are so uptight. Like, I'm naturally like, laughing. Sometimes I would laugh about stuff that's not even funny, but I think that's a part of my nerves, like my nervousness. So like it'll be something that has absolutely nothing, humorous about it, but it's a nervous response for me to kind of like smile a little bit because I don't know what else to do. Um, but for some people, they're like naturally so serious, like, and it's hard to get them to loosen up. So, how do you get somebody like that to be open to what you're doing? Or do you even try to get them to be open?
Well, actually, it's amazing how it works. Every session we facilitate it together, and because we're both certified laughter yoga teachers, this helps the participants to fully immerse themselves into the experience.
Hmm.
I'm a woman; he's a male. So,
Right.
although we're both certified laughter yoga teachers, our styles are quite different.
And we're not only leading the sessions, we're actually participating as well.
Yeah, so it's an interactive exercise routine that benefits
Okay.
your mental, emotional, physical, and social health at the same time. And then we also take the approach where we customize each session according to who we're serving. A corporate session would
Mhm.
look quite different than a couple session. A couple session is going to look quite different than a family session where there are children involved. And, so all of our sessions are customized according to who we're serving. And also, because it's an interactive exercise routine, laughter in a group becomes contagious after
2 minutes.
after 2 minutes. Um,
Wow.
so we always put out the disclaimer that there's no wrong way to laugh. Actually, the best time to laugh is if you are skeptical or if you are in a bad mood.
Hmm.
Alik, being a serious person before finding laughter yoga, he was
I
not
was
sarcastic.
I sarcastically laughed through the first session. My first experience with it. To be honest, I sarcastically laughed. But when
Uh-huh.
I checked back in with myself, I realized that I was feeling better the longer I laughed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I went full in.
Yeah, there's a mind and body connection that happens. And also, laughter helps you to become more vulnerable with the people that are around you and even with yourself. And vulnerability is a strength. So, a lot of
Hmm.
times when people are taken back by allowing themselves to laugh for the health of it, we actually foster a comfortable environment. Well, we attempt to foster a comfortable, safe environment in which they understand that number one, there's no wrong way to laugh. Number two, this is an interactive exercise routine. So it's not like we're sitting there like, hey, laugh.
And we also
Right.
a little bit of information about laughter yoga. We give the guidelines to laughter yoga, the steps to it, and then we introduce it gradually so people feel comfortable, and then we walk them through it. Then we increase the intensity of the exercises as we go along the session.
Yeah, it's an entire experience. It's not just, and it's very therapeutic. You receive the therapeutic benefits of laughing for the health of it because typically, any adult, whether you're serious or not, you wait to laugh. We wait for a reason or we wait for outside stimulation to tell us to laugh. But in a laughter yoga session, we foster these laughter yoga exercises in which you're breathing and you're
Hmm.
also doing the deep breathing, you're doing the laughter exercises.
And there's a link between how you breathe and how you actually feel. So your emotions are connected to how you breathe as well.
Wow.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. So
Wow. This
people
is so
tend to
deep.
actually loosen up as they're well into the session. Typically, people are really surprised. Some people may even cry after a session because they're like, "Wow, I didn't even realize
Wow.
I needed that." Like
Wow.
we're so comfortable with stress, but uncomfortable with feeling good. We wait to feel good.
My experience the first time I took it was that it was the best thing that I didn't know that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That first experience, I was holding a lot in.
And
And I had
typically,
Yeah.
to release it. As a man, sometimes
yeah,
we
I was
don't
Yeah.
gonna
feel
say that.
comfortable being vulnerable or just
Yeah.
releasing. There's no way, because sometimes you can just feel like you're complaining. But with
Right.
laughter, it's just sounds. So you can transfer those sounds with words and just laugh instead. And you get whatever you're holding in with laughter instead of just vocalizing it with
Yeah.
words.
So it
Wow.
So
allows
it's really
people to,
powerful.
yeah, it allows people to practice being vulnerable, not only with people around them, but with themselves. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of us, especially due to the pandemic, are experiencing high levels of stress. Stress
Yeah.
that we don't even know we're carrying, high levels of trauma that we don't even realize that we're carrying. And even the ones that do realize that you're carrying trauma, there is so much that's happening outside of us that we forget how to maintain the inside of us. So laughter is so
Wow.
as that tool to help you to just stay connected to yourself and who you truly are, which is a human being.
Yeah.
And this laughter yoga helps us all to connect as humans. Nothing else, not men, not women, not a supervisor versus a employee. It helps us to connect on a human level, and this is why we love it so much, because anyone can do it, all ages, no matter what the environment, whether it's a birthday party or a workplace environment. And what you're going to experience is connection with those around you, and most importantly, with yourselves. And the way that it has improved our relationship is amazing, because it improved our relationship with each other and then even the people around us.
It provided a lighthearted atmosphere just
Mm-hmm.
from laughing. We feel people come up and approach us all the time. We're more approachable as people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also, we still experience challenges, but laughter reminds us that every moment in this life is temporary. So even when we choose to laugh about it, even though it's nothing funny during those times, it helps us to remind us that we will laugh again. That joy is always within us if we could just choose to activate it, choose to laugh. And I love it so much because the more and more that I've not only held these sessions with Alik, we practice laughter on a regular basis in our personal lives. So as a
Mm-hmm.
result of that, my health conditions diminished or decreased. But
Oh.
most importantly, the way that I view life has changed in a very dramatic way, because I no longer drown in my emotions, that I'm not in control of what's happening outside of me. I realize that I'm not in control of all of this out here. I'm only controlling
Right.
the way I feel inside. So every time I laugh, I'm reminded of that, this is temporary and I'll get through it as long as I laugh.
We feel uncomfortable being uncomfortable. It's easier to return back to our baseline, the way
Mm-hmm.
we normally need, like we like to feel.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so good. I want to go back to something that Alik, Alik said, you were sharing how you didn't know that you needed that, or
No.
you said, Lauren, that some people cry because they didn't realize how much that they needed that, just like on an emotional level. And I
Mm-hmm.
was reminded of something that my pastor said one time in church, because he kind of like, as a lightweight comedian while he is, ministering to us. And sometimes he'll say, and I'm a minister also. And so sometimes I might tell a joke while I'm ministering. And so, but he always say like, yeah, some of you are probably needed that. You can get deliverance, experience deliverance even through your laughing and with laughter. And so while you were sharing that, that really just like made me think about that. And I know
Mm-hmm.
my husband is going to get me, but I keep going back to him because we have such like a, opposite personality where I love to laugh, joke, and he like laughing too, but he's a little bit more reserved and serious than I am. So when we were first dating, I would do little stuff. I was younger, so I always wanted to like make him laugh. So I would tickle him or just like pinch his face. And it was driving him crazy, but I was getting him to laugh and respond, and the mood would just kind of
Mm-hmm.
lighten. And so now, we've crossed oceans, he's used to it and stuff now, and he's a lot more open. But I can see how that can really get somebody to just loosen up and be free. It just seems like
Mm-hmm.
that comes with the freedom. And you guys' energy together, you were talking about how it affected your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You can just tell, like, you guys' energy and vibe together is really infectious, right? So
Oh,
when I
thank
was
you.
saying that, you're welcome. I mean, it just is what it is. I was just saying that, it kind of just like when I say it's infectious, it's like you guys make me feel like I wanted to laugh. And I know I said that, I'm just laughing, being silly, but because this is new to a lot of people. A lot of people
Yeah.
are not aware of this, way of
Right.
doing yoga, laughing,
Mm-hmm.
and how
Yeah.
beneficial it is outside of just having fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but your energy with it makes me want to join in. It's like a good time. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
It's such a
is.
good time.
We're so passionate about this. It's a fulfilling line of work. I mean, it's not only our business. We're
Mhm.
passionate about it because it really improved the quality of our lives overall. And this is why we want to share it with as many people as we can. And we want to express our appreciation and gratitude to you, Janai, for inviting us and allowing us to share about laughter yoga. Because, like you said, many people have never heard of it. And even when people first hear of it, they're kind of like, oh, not sure about this.
Yeah, yeah,
But one
yeah.
thing that we notice is that people are okay with stress, and we want to make
Mm,
it so people are not okay with it. 90% of
right.
health conditions and illnesses are due to stress. Stress
That's
kills.
crazy.
And
That's
if
crazy.
we're continuing to feel comfortable with stress, we're
Yeah.
and uncomfortable with laughter, imagine what the world would look like if we're no longer laughing and we're all stressed.
And we don't have to be convinced to stress. We just do it.
Hmm.
But we have
Just
to be convinced to feel good. I mean, like, come on.
wow.
I mean, one thing that we know for sure is that we always tell people we all were children at one time. I know we're all adults now, but adults need this the most because we all were children at one time. And when we were children, just like we stated earlier, we laughed. We laughed
Yeah.
because we were playing. And of course, as we grow older, we stop playing. But the thing is that we wait to laugh, and we all were children at one time, and we laugh because we were playing. There's an inner child within us that desires
Hmm.
freedom with this laughter, and all you have to do is laugh, and you don't even have to make it a real laugh. You can actually fake laugh.
That's my favorite part. That you
Yeah.
can
Right.
laugh and feel good.
Yeah,
You can
our
fake
human
laugh it.
bodies are designed to actually fake laugh and release those same happy hormones that we release even when
Wow.
we're really laughing. That is science. That's not even us saying that.
That's
This is what
amazing.
science says.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why this practice is so powerful, because many people come to us not in a good mood, not
Right.
willing to actually be out of the challenging moment they're experiencing. They're experiencing so much stress, they don't have a reason to
We've
laugh.
had clients that have came in and said, I tried not to laugh and I
Mm-hmm.
feel better after laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it is a quite interesting line of work to facilitate, because
Yeah.
typically people think, oh, laughing is for children. Oh, I'll sign my children up, and we're like, yeah, we hold sessions for children as well. However, we really want to spread this laughter yoga practice with adults, because children are
Everybody.
already
Yeah.
laughing more than adults, and that's nothing about that is changing. But what adults don't do is they don't laugh enough, because life is
Wow.
has a hold of them where they're so stressed out, and this stress is killing us all. So we encourage laughter for the health of it. We let people know that there's no wrong way to do it. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for permission. You can just laugh because we can. Laugh because it
Yeah.
feels good.
Laugh because you can. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you are absolutely welcome. We are glad to have you guys on.
Thank you.
Um, and I wanted to ask, someone's asking a question. Do you guys do this full time? So is this something that you guys are taking on full time?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
yeah, and we're excited about this journey that we've been on and doing this, because has really it has really, as I said, every time we do a session, it feels
Hmm.
like the first time again, because
And we reap the benefits from every session ourselves personally.
I
Mhm.
was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, so just like how you gave the example or did the example with me, you still were doing it. So you're still, getting those healthy, what do you call them? What's being released?
Healthy hormones.
Healthy hormones, yes.
Your
Happy
healthy
hormones.
hormones are being released as well. And you just said that you don't even have to have a real laugh. It could be a fake laugh and you're still reaping the benefits. I think that's amazing. So you guys just gave me permission to be around here laughing more. My husband's gonna be like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm going to
Yes.
put
Yes.
this interview on for him because maybe we can. I think this is such a cool idea. And I'm even thinking, like, I'm sure you go to corporations. Like, this needs to be in the workplace because,
Yes.
work is stressful. And if I
Yes.
had a corporation where I employ lots of people and we had like a serious job, like I used to work in insurance, like we really
Mhm.
need a job because like you can get around this time of year that's coming up in October to
Mhm.
December with the
Mhm.
Medicare and all of that, people are
Mhm.
applying for that. I mean, it can get really stressful. And I think that it would be good for them to take, like, I don't know how long the process is, but
Mhm.
if they were even to do it for an hour and have the
Yeah.
employees come in and just do some of the exercises with you guys, I think
Yeah.
that would be great. But definitely, somebody just said we need this added to our couples event. Definitely for couples, you know, because
Yeah.
we get so like caught up in life and like we got to pay the bills, we got to raise the children if we got
Mhm.
children, we got to make sure our pets are taken care of, we got to make sure if we're trying to like whatever we're trying to accomplish our businesses, and then if we want
Yeah.
to have a job and whatever
Mhm.
we got going on, life can be hard dealing with relationships.
It
So it can be like you can get to a point where it's not about the marriage anymore. It's not about
is.
building what we started. Now it's about maintaining what we got and just
Right.
where we're at. And we're not growing and progressing as a couple. So I think this
Mhm.
is so needed. Yeah, we might have to talk. So
Absolutely. We would love to share laughter yoga. We're really passionate about this. We could go on and on about it, but the thing about it is that there's nothing like the experience of it.
Yeah.
Like
mhm,
the we can talk about it so much, but once people actually experience,
Experience is the best teacher.
yeah,
yeah,
because there's nothing like laughing for the health of it. Because we always laugh for a reason. We laugh for sense of humor, jokes, comedy, good mood, a
right.
celebration, or we wait for the stress to stop. We wait for the challenges to stop. And like Ali said, those moments are not often.
They're not promised.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
And what you're doing when you're allowing yourself to laugh in a laughter yoga session, you're allowing yourself to feel good. Why? Because you're alive. And that's
Because
a
you're
reason
alive.
enough. You're alive.
Right.
You don't need a reason to feel good.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Wow, that is so cool, you guys. I really appreciate having this conversation with you. I didn't know what I was walking into, but
Now
I
people
really, really
know.
yeah, I really appreciate, being educated about, just something as simple as laughing.
Laughing.
And even just how you guys go about it, it is
Hmm.
beneficial. And you just start thinking about all the ways where this could help. Like someone put being a caregiver. Like I'm thinking about my mom is a caregiver, to my brother. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that that could be helpful for her. And then I thought about
Yeah.
my brother. I'm like, well, this could be beneficial for him because, his life has been impacted by, whatever's going on with him. So
Hmm.
it's just such a
Any
need.
human, any human can
Any
prove
human.
can reap the benefits of laughter. Something we all know how to do, even as babies. I mean,
Yeah.
babies are laughing early.
They laugh about 10 weeks after birth. They start to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then about 3 months after that, they actually start to uh, initiate laughter with us. They
Yeah.
try to communicate with laughter about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
after
Wow.
birth.
So we all know how to do this. This is an innate thing we were born with, and we know how to do. And
It's our earliest form of communication.
mm-hmm.
And they make us laugh by them laughing.
Exactly.
They look for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we enjoy this because, as we said, all ages, all abilities. We've done this for elderly people. We've done this for children as young as age 4. We've done this for people during a very important celebration like a
Yeah.
graduation or a birthday event, to people experiencing a loss, comfort with loss during a repast, to
Yeah.
corporations, like you said, remote workers that are not feeling connected to their colleagues because they're in different parts of the workplace or all across the world. But once they all get on this screen and they're laughing together, they feel more connected with each other.
It's helped to build teams amongst coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We shifted entire workplace cultures with this
I'll
practice.
bet.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And then the approach that we take is very unique to us, being that we're facilitating this as a team. So all the
Mhm.
participants can fully immerse themselves into the session because our styles are quite different in the way that we facilitate each exercise. So
Lauren's more nurturing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ali allows for that emotional release. So we all approach each session as first-time participants because we understand it's really uncomfortable laughing
Yeah.
for no condition.
So we put ourselves in the shoes of a first timer.
Yeah. So we
Mm,
help to
that's
make
good.
it more comfortable. So we give the information about it so people understand why they're doing it first.
Right.
Then we get into the steps and the guidelines. And
Essentially, we hold your hand halfway, like throughout the session.
yeah. Yeah.
And once you got
Right.
it, we let go, and then we run with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. So can you guys give us one more example of a
Sure.
technique or something that you do?
Sure. We have an exercise called humming laugh. Humming is a really effective yogic breathing exercise. It produces 15 times as much nitric oxide in the nasal cavity from the resonance from humming. And it's a great way if you want to take a picture to take a great photo. It's a sidebar.
Oh,
Yeah. And it
I
helps
like
to
a good
calm you
photo.
down. It relieves depression, anxiety, combined with the laughter. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin by humming, and we're going to
Okay.
finish it up with some laughter. Try it with us.
Okay.
Um,
Um, Oh, wow. Very good. Yay. Oh, wow. That was cool.
Yes,
Looks like we had
that's
some participation.
yeah.
That was cool. That was cool. Well, I feel enlightened, and I'm sure anybody that was watching and our audience is feeling enlightened. Anybody that's going to replay this is going to feel enlightened. And I don't know, my wheels are turning about different ways so we will be able to connect with you guys.
I'll
So
be
thank
happy.
you so much for being on here. I wanted to ask you before we let you go. First of all, how long have you guys been doing this?
It's about 5 years now. Per-
5 years.
Our
Wow.
LLC has been established for 5 years. We were doing it a little bit longer, but we
Mhm.
actually went on paper on the books as 5 years ago. About 5 years.
Wow. So 5 years and you're still going. So that says a lot. That says a lot. So
Yeah.
if you could just give some last, I always try to ask our guests something that they want to leave with somebody watching before they go as it pertains with whatever it is that we're talking about. So if you could just give some words to somebody that is looking at this and thinking, I'm not doing that, you
Mhm.
know, or that seems silly or something like that, give them something to think about.
Okay. 90% of health conditions and illnesses are due to stress. Again, 90% of health conditions and illnesses are due to stress. What this says is that you may feel comfortable with stress and uncomfortable with laughter. Uncomfortable with feeling good, uncomfortable because we're laughing and we're sharing about laughter, and you may be experiencing a challenge right now, stress right now, and you feel like there's nothing to laugh about. What we want to share with you is to laugh. Laugh because it could be fake. Laugh because you're no longer going to absorb that stress or that challenging moment that you're experiencing. Laugh, laugh because this moment, just like every moment we experience, is a temporary moment. Every moment we experience is temporary. So why not choose to laugh more? Choose to laugh because it feels good, it's good for you. Choose to laugh because it could be fake and you're going to benefit your health. Choose to laugh because we're telling you that this is a tool that helps you to reduce stress, lower the cortisol levels in your body.
Which are the steroids of stress hormones.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of us are carrying so much stress and not enough laughter in our bodies.
And like I said, this was one of the best things that I did not know that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I said to myself, I laugh all the time. But when I really laugh for real, I realized I wasn't laughing enough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Don't
Mic
wait
check.
on that moment to choose you. Choose to laugh. Choose to laugh for the health of it. And we would just say, encourage laughter and encourage laughter while you're in your daily life, while you're stuck in that traffic, while you're frustrated about something that happened during the day, while you're washing the dishes, while you're doing
Any type of chores that you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laugh. Laugh through it. It's gonna have to get done anyway.
Own your emotions.
It's gotta
Emotions
get
own
done.
you.
Yeah.
It's on you. I
Mm-hmm.
love that, guys. I love that, guys. Somebody said, my spirit feels lighter. Thank you, Laughing Love Bugs.
Oh,
So
thank you.
that's the mic drop right there. You said it. If I could just recap, do it for the health of it. 90%, did you say, of all
Mm-hmm.
health conditions is due to stress.
Yeah.
That's enough right there. And if that didn't capture you, then what Alik said is it was the best thing he never knew he needed. Sometimes we don't know what we need. We just have to be open to experiencing new things, especially if it's going to benefit our health.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can say personally from your participating in just the exercises, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I was open. People who know me probably can't believe that I participated and did that. But I wanted, I wanted to receive some of those benefits because I like what you guys were saying. And I like laughing anyway. So why not do it and for the health of it and know that I'm actually receiving more than just a good time in
Mm-hmm.
return. So if you can't, Alik and Lauren, tell people where can they find you? What are your social media handles, websites? What can they do if they wanted to link up with you? What do you offer?
Thank you. We're on all social media platforms at Laughing Lovebugs, and our website is www.laughinglovebugs.com.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so they are available, guys, if you want to connect with them. They are available to do things virtually. So definitely reach out. Don't be just holding stuff in and stressing. Nobody has to know that you're connecting. So I would say to those, I will add to that. Nobody has to know that you're connecting with them. They can do this virtually. You can be in the
Mm-hmm.
privacy of your own home
Yeah.
and connect with them and relieve stress by laughing. I mean, that's simple
Mm-hmm.
to do. Let them teach the techniques. I really feel like there's going to be some more connecting. We would love to have you guys back on in the future. Is there anything that you guys are doing or have upcoming that you wanted to share, or anything coming out that you wanted to share with the audience before we go?
Yes, we have a 4-day feel good retreat where
Okay.
we travel the world for a 4-day feel good experience. So, for any of you that are experiencing a lot of stress and looking to get away, where you will experience immersive laughter yoga session in person with us in a beautiful environment. Also, many different ways of healing modalities will be available with us as well. And just a great time in which you can release any stress or challenges that you may be experiencing currently with laughter and all of the services that we'll provide on that retreat.
Nice. And I'm sorry, when did you say that was coming up?
Oh, anytime when the guest list fills up. Right now, we're looking for at least 20 people to book with
Okay.
that. And then right now, we're under 10 right now. So the more people that sign up RSVP, that's when we will be ready to go. But we needed a minimum
Okay.
of 20 people. Yep.
Nice. Okay. So right now they're taking names and the date is to be announced. So let's fill up
Yeah.
this guest list and let's go have some laughter with the Laughing Lovebugs, Alik and Lauren Colbert. So excited about this interview. This is one of the most fun interviews that I've had since starting with Life Her podcast. Thank you for being on and hope to hear back from you. Somebody said I'm laughing while doing this laundry.
Yes. Keep the
Yes,
laughter. Keep the
that's
laughter. Always laugh.
that's
Thank you
right.
for laughing. We really appreciate that. Every time we hear that, it brings us
Yeah.
so much joy. The more
Well,
you share your laughter, the better the world is.
And the
it's
people around you.
contagious. It's contagious. You
Mm-hmm.
guys have a great message. Again, I just really feel like, God wants us to have joy. He implements joy. So what better joy than will come by laughing? You got to get some joy if you're laughing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to remember you guys, and
Yeah.
every time I think about it, and I'm going to laugh my way through it because one, I want that healthy hormone that's going to come. And then two, I just want things to be more peaceful. We all
Mm-hmm.
just want peace and we want serenity and we want calm. So I'm going to definitely be implementing some of the stuff that you show us today.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully we'll talk with you guys soon. But
Yes,
thank you so
definitely.
much for being on. Pleasure meeting you guys. And you all have a great evening.
You
Thank you.
too. Thank you.
And thank you all
You
that were watching and participating and laughing along with us. We appreciate you all.
And sidebar, the same hormones that you release throughout laughter are the same hormones you release when you fall or feel love. The
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
dopamine,
wow.
and the serotonin. Those are the love chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That
Yes.
Yes.
was so dope. So that same little giddy feeling that you
Yeah.
feel, or what they call the what do they call that? I forgot the little nickname they call when you feel when you get in love, when you feeling all giddy inside. That's what you're feeling when you're laughing, or that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
the hormone that you're getting when you're laughing. Wow.
Yeah. You get
That's
a dose of that.
dope.
Yeah. Those same hormones that are activated. And so when you're laughing, whether you're laughing with others or if you're just sharing a laugh with yourself, you are
Uh-huh.
showing your body love. You are showing yourself so much love, which is
So
a
true.
way in which you can improve your health and just love on yourself because you deserve it.
And it could be fake laughter.
Yeah.
That's the part.
That's
It
the
can be
part that got
fake.
me too.
Like it can be fake. You don't have to like really be laughing like it's not funny, but you know how to fake laugh. Okay, you're not gonna tell me you don't know how to fake laugh. You can
All
fake
the
laugh, so
time.
so just put your little fake laugh on and reap the benefits. I love it. Well, again, awesome time, awesome time. So happy to have been the one to have the pleasure of interviewing you guys. I think it was
Thank
definitely I think I was the best person for the job because I was already ready to laugh. So
You are. We love the way you laugh.
thank you. I love the way you laugh. So I hope that you guys we will have you back on and we'll talk more. Maybe when you guys get this retreat going,
Yeah.
we will be able to bring you back on and talk about that and whatever else new you have coming up. Make sure you check in with Life Her
Oh,
Podcast. All right. All right. Well, take care. Life her audience. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure that you share this. And until next time, everybody have a great day.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.